Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking all about the best supplement for skin. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Andrea. I'm a board certified dermatologist, and I'd love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the thumbs up. It really helps my videos out a lot. Side note, I got a new microphone, so comment below how you like the audio. Is it worse? Is it better? Let me know. I still have my old microphone, so we can go back to that if this doesn't work out. Anyways, getting into the topic of today's video. If you go into a Target, a health food store, chances are you're going to be hit in the face with a wall of supplements promising smooth, shiny, clear, radiant skin. But 9 times out of 10, those supplements are nothing more than expensive candy. Now, I've reviewed a lot of different supplements for skin, hair, and nails on this channel, including hyaluronic acid and collagen. So make sure you check out those videos. I'll link them down below in the description box if you are at all interested in those supplements. I've also talked about biotin, a lot. But today I'm going to be telling you about something that actually works to help the health of your skin long term and potentially ward off many of the visible signs of photoaging, things like wrinkles, fine lines, and sunspots. What is this magic ingredient? It goes by the name Polypodium, derived from a fern actually. It is a potent antioxidant that can be taken as a dietary supplement to reduce free radicals in the skin that are generated from the sun's UV rays. Now, in contrast to the sea of antioxidant supplements on the market, Polypodium actually has a decent body of literature to support its use for reducing sun damage. If you didn't already know, UV rays from the sun are pretty harmful to your largest organ system, your skin. They damage the DNA in the skin cells. They lead to a lot of inflammation. Unfortunately, they also suppress the immune system that circulates through your skin and, kind of helps remove any bad actors, things like pre-skin cancers. UV rays lead to upregulation of enzymes that chew up your collagen, and they themselves directly destroy the collagen as well. UV rays are so destructive to your skin that many of your skin cells unfortunately just give up the ghost, quite literally. They go through a process known as apoptosis, which is programmed cell death, and that in and of itself generates a lot of inflammation. Taking Polypodium can actually reduce all of these outcomes of UV exposure. Polypodium is not a substitute for sunscreen and sun protective clothing and sun protective behaviors. Taking Polypodium is not a license to go outside and sunbathe. It will not keep you protected. It merely helps, in conjunction with sun protective behaviors and sunscreen, lower the burden of damage that happens in your skin as a result of UV exposure from the sun. Benefits of taking Polypodium include warding off and preventing or minimizing the visible signs of sun damage, things like dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, coarse skin texture, yellowing of the skin, and enlarged pores. I know a lot of you guys out there deal with hyperpigmentation, whether it be from a pimple that healed, or maybe you have that condition melasma, which if you have that, it's really, really challenging. It can really leave you feeling defeated. Even with the best sun protection, sunscreen, sun protective behaviors, it still can be really stubborn. There is promising evidence that Polypodium supplements, along with these sun protective behaviors, can actually get you better results in terms of improvement of the severity of your melasma. So that is really encouraging. Another frustrating condition to cope with is a sun-sensitive disease known as polymorphous light eruption. Polypodium supplements can also help those folks as well by helping improve the burden of damage that happens upon exposure to the sun. If you take this supplement, you still have to protect your skin from the sun. It will not protect you and prevent a sunburn. But if you do happen to get sunburn, it may actually lower the overall burden of damage in the skin. Now, it's a dietary supplement. So dietary supplements, unlike medications, they're not regulated by the FDA. So that is something that you always have to bear in mind whenever you're taking a supplement, is that the quality of the supplement is not something that's going to be regulated. I always suggest people look for third-party testing of supplements. For example, NSF certification, my recommendation is the brand HelioCare because the only ingredient in HelioCare is actually Polypodium. HelioCare is just a brand name and it is third-party tested. How do you take it? Well, it comes in a 240 milligram pill. Ideally, you take it in the morning. If you are going to be out in the sun, you want to make sure that you have it in your system at least 30 minutes before you go outside. That way, it has time to absorb and be in your system to help you out when you go out in the sun. Side effects with Polypodium are pretty rare. Most common side effects are going to be a little bit of gastrointestinal upset. Maybe you feel a little bit bloated, nauseous, or you can have itch with Polypodium supplements. But do you have to take them every day? You don't have to take them every day indefinitely, but you might want to focus on taking them during the sunnier months, especially if you like to vacation at the beach or you like to go hiking, or maybe instead of the sunnier months, maybe in the winter time, you vacation somewhere or go somewhere or live somewhere where they're skiing. People don't realize when you ski, you get a ton of UV exposure. Now, this video is not a recommendation that everybody go out and take Polypodium supplements. I encourage you definitely before ever taking any supplement whatsoever to always discuss it with your healthcare provider, your doctor. Why? Well, some supplements might interact with any medications that you might be on. When it comes to Polypodium, we know it's safe in adults, and again, as I said, very few side effects, no adverse, dangerous side effects, but we don't know about the safety of this supplement in young children or in pregnant women or in women who are breastfeeding. I like to think of this as another piece in the sun protection package, and an add-on, if you will. Not essential, but in certain circumstances definitely can be helpful. For example, if you're somebody who spends a lot of time working outdoors, maybe that's part of your occupation, or you just like spending a lot of time outdoors, and if you deal with melasma or hyperpigmentation and you're doing your best with the sunscreen and sun protective clothing, you're doing those sun protective behaviors, adding this on might get you a little bit more improvement or improvement faster, just because you have something else on board to mop up all of the spillover, if you will, from what sunscreen and sun protective clothing and your behaviors are not capturing. I also think this is a really good thing to consider if you have polymorphous light eruption. So this supplement can inhibit the generation and release of those free radicals that happen when you are exposed to the sun's UV rays, and that is what destroys your collagen and leads to wrinkling and fine lines. So you can imagine taking this supplement has the potential to reduce the formation of those wrinkles. Now, it's not going to reverse wrinkles that you already have. When it comes to sun protection, you can't just rely on one method. It needs to be an all-inclusive package. I view this supplement as an add-on, but not necessary. You may find, however, that you want the add-on in certain circumstances, namely when you're going to be spending a lot more time outdoors, or if you have melasma or deal with hyperpigmentation, or if you have a photosensitive condition. When it comes to sun protection, I like to think of it similar to how I stay safe when I drive my car. I wear a seatbelt, but wearing a seatbelt alone is not enough. You have to follow traffic rules, stop at stop signs, look both ways. You don't drive under the influence of alcohol or other substances, and you drive a car that is in good working order. And moving along with this analogy, you could view this supplement as when you buy a car, obviously all of these things that I just said are what are going to keep you safe. But the dealer may try and get you to think about some additional safety feature add-on. That's kind of how you can view HelioCare. This is not a substitute for sun protection, and definitely discuss it with your healthcare provider before just taking a supplement. So hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Comment below, have you taken HelioCare or Polypodium supplements? If so, let me know how it went. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.